Where do the American blacks come from?
Alright, the American blacks come from...
Where were we
that's the
shipped
thing
from?
about it. No. See, them the African blacks. See, American blacks was already here. That's the point of the Moors.
That's not true.
Like
No. Watch this, right? What do that say right there?
Okay. American Indian.
Right. What tribe is that?
That's
Gad, right?
Okay.
Now, what do that say right there?
That's
Reuben. That's the Seminole Indians, right? So, all of these are brothers. All these tribes are related. They brothers.
Okay.
So we are fully aware of the history that our people were the first inhabitants of what today is called America.
Right.
And a lot of the Indians, before all the mixing and stuff like that, look just like me and you. Because we brothers. We understand that. We're not negating that.
Right.
But did you know the first black people that was brought here on ships actually came from Europe?
Okay.
Did you know that?
Nah, I didn't know that part.
The first black people that was shipped across the water came from Europe.
Right.
You understand? Spain and Portugal.
I know
you know who those was?
I know Europe. They was.
You know who those was? You know who those was? The Moors.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said the Moors.
Yeah. So guess where they descendants at today? In America.
That's right.
You understand? They from the tribe of Judah, my brother.
Right.
But watch this, Genesis 49:8. I'm finna show you something. We understand, we didn't just write this because we got a damn wild imagination.
Right.
This is based on Bible prophecy.
Right.
We know where Judah at because the Bible tell you where Judah at. All right, read verse 1 first.
Listen,
The book of
No, just listen. That's all you gotta do, just listen. Read.
The book of Genesis chapter 49 and verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last day.
Right, so this is Jacob telling his sons who's going to befall their descendants in the last days. We living in the last days right now?
Maybe, because listen, you never know. You never know how long the earth will last. So unless you got like a time clock or you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. You can say this last days, but like I said, earth been here long before us. You see what I'm saying? So ain't no telling, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, with the Bible and everything, listen, I ain't just nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
You gotta remember who wrote the Bible. The same people that whipped us right there on their backs. You see right there.
Oh, they wrote the Bible.
And the same people that rewrote it and everything. It's like
they rewrote it?
Yes, it's different scripts. It's like all right, look. like this. Christianity wasn't even the first religion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They weren't even the first people to even really touch down with Jesus.
You think that this Christianity?
I mean, y'all got a holy Bible. Yeah, man.
You got a holy Bible. Okay. So,
different Bibles.
okay, who is this right here? Who is it? Who on this side right here?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
I don't recognize it.
This the face of Christianity.
I know.
So I just asked you think this Christianity, you like, y'all got a holy Bible. This Christianity right here.
Listen,
This Christianity right here.
Alright, so what y'all here?
So, bro, we the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why we got the same.
Okay,
We the Israelites, bro.
Yeah,
and guess what God gave the Israelites?
Okay, Israelites.
What did God give the Israelites?
Okay, Israelites was the first. They was the first.
What did God give to the Israelites? He gave them laws, statutes, and commandments. Remember Moses went on the mountain? And he came down. Exactly. Exactly. So that's the only true religion in the world.
Right.
The commandments that came straight from God himself.
The first commandment, right.
Yes. You understand? So now, hear me out. Listen. When Christ came down and he walked this earth, what did he look like? According to the Bible that you said the white man wrote. How did the white man, according to your philosophy, how did the white man describe Jesus' appearance in the Bible?
They did describe him like a black man. But the thing about it is,
so the white man described the greatest man in the world ever. As a black man, the white man did that. The white man did that.
No. I mean, listen. you asked me how they describe him. They did describe him as a black man.
Okay.
But every time they put up a picture,
describe their savior as a black man. That's what you saying.
But every time they pick up a picture, you see a picture like that.
Exactly. No. So hold on. So if the white man wrote the Bible and he wrote him as black, but he painted him as something totally different.
Right.
The white man, I'm gonna write him black, but I'm gonna paint him white. That what you saying the white man did?
That's what they did in the Holy Bible. Yeah. Listen. I'm telling you, you got follow this verse. Let me say the Holy Bible. What the Holy Bible was made?
Listen. If he was gonna paint him white, why the hell he just write him down as white?
Man, listen. It's all in the history.
If he gonna paint him white, why he just describe him as white, bro?
You know what?
Listen, that's how you know the white man did not write the Bible. The white man didn't write the Bible. They stole the Bible. And they whitewashed the images from the people in the Bible.
Yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
Because if the white man wrote the Bible, get Revelation 13:10. Did slavery happen?
With slavery? Slavery happened for sure. But they just didn't slave like black folks. They slaved a little bit everybody, but you know what I'm saying?
Outside of the people on this side, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, white people enslaved white people.
The Europeans.
White people enslaved white people?
I mean, most definitely. Hell yeah. If you were poor, hell yeah, they did.
Okay, so show me a historical artifact of something where white people went into slavery on ships.
I mean, they weren't on them.
Show me an image of white people picking cotton. Show me an image. All I can find is this right here. When I look at the ship, when I look at the field, when I look at the yokes and iron, the auction block, all I see is the people on this side.
But that's in America, though.
No, this is all over the world. This in the Caribbean islands. Right. This happened in Europe, Britain. You understand?
So what about in Germany? What they do when they genocide their own people in Germany? Guess
what? Niggas was a part of the Holocaust too.
I know that, but I'm saying
niggas was suffering too. The worst, actually.
Trust me.
You understand?
I ain't on the white folks, I believe that.
And guess what? The white people that suffered that, quote unquote, they get millions of dollars of reparations every year to this day.
I mean,
hey. Did niggas get that?
How many white
folks? You getting a check every month, every year, because of what your forefathers went through for 400 years?
Hell no.
They getting a check every year for what their forefathers went through for 4-5 years.
They're supposed to give us to us.
Is that the same thing? Can you compare that?
Hell no.
Alright then, so what you talking about? So what you talking about?
No, see, the thing about it is because our own people live in
watch this, Revelation 13:10.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity. What is captivity? Right. So, is this captivity? This captivity right here? Most definitely, right? Who led us into captivity?
That is, probably I think the Europeans.
The Europeans, right? The people that you said wrote the Bible. Now we read the Bible. We reading that right now.
Right.
He that leadeth into captivity
shall go into captivity.
So what is God's judgment for the white man?
Shit, I don't even know.
Read it again.
I don't even know.
He that leadeth into captivity.
That's what the white man did, right?
Okay,
shall go into captivity.
What's their judgment?
Oh, okay.
What's their judgment? They got a what?
Okay. So y'all, I see what y'all got a message.
Nah, acknowledge what I'm saying, bro.
God got a message.
Acknowledge what I'm saying. He that leadeth into captivity shall what?
They should be in captivity.
So what's gonna happen to his people?
At the end of the day, they gonna end up being captured.
So would they write that, bro?
Yeah. Right.
Would they write that about themselves?
Damn.
No! Bro, the white man did not write the Bible, bro. That's our book. That's our history book, bro. Who are the wisest, richest king in the Bible?
Solomon.
Solomon, right? Watch this. Song of Solomon 1:1.
I thought it was that dude. He lost it all and God gave it back to him.
Job. Oh, so you met him too. So you got Solomon and you got Job. Watch this, bro.
The book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 1. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon.
Right. So Solomon, like black people, what's some stuff we good at?
Christmas time, Santa Claus.
Like music,
football, basketball.
Right. So when we make songs, they be hard, they be hits. Right? So there's some lyrics from a hit song from way back in the day that Solomon wrote. I'm finna show you.
Okay.
It was a cold lyric right here.
Okay.
Verse 5.
Verse 5. I am black.
What Solomon say?
I am black. But comely.
But comely meaning handsome. So in his hit song, he said I'm black and handsome. A white man wrote that, bro.
Solomon said that.
Solomon said that in his song. Now give me Job 30. Job 30 and 30. That's what Job said about himself. Job 30 and 30.
The book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 30. My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burned with heat.
So my skin is black upon me.
He's not a white
Is
man.
his skin black on him?
No, I'm a white man.
He white man.
So do Job look like him? Do Solomon look like him? So who wrote the Bible? Not them. You understand? That's our book. It was reintroduced to us with lies, with false images and false doctrines. But the Bible itself is a true book. You understand? And in the Bible, which is going back to where we was getting at in the first place, no.
Do you eat pork?
No. Why would you do that?
Because the first commandment.
Listen.
Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Because if you eat pork,
Listen.
that's how I know.
Listen.
You contradict yourself.
So,
That's the
okay.
second commandment.
So
When
you
he said
know,
you can eat
so you
cows,
saying you know better than to eat pork?
Cows,
Nobody knows better.
Huh? You say you can't eat cow?
I don't think you can eat. What they say?
Pork, I run.
Wait, what was the first? Damn, ain't nobody know it. Don't nobody.
No, the reason why you can't eat pig because they chew not the cud. They don't regurgitate their food when they eat it.
I'll just take what you want.
Yeah, yeah. The cow and all that, they got two stomachs. The pig don't. So when you eat the pig, you eating all that about. They the bottom feeders of the earth. So when you eat them, you eating all the nasty disgustingness of the earth. You understand? God forbid that for his chosen people. We're not supposed to eat them. Right? So now, going back to the original point. In the Bible, God described 4 kingdoms. After the 4th kingdom, that's the end of the world. Because remember, we brought up the last days. Because you had a problem with Judah being American blacks.
I mean,
In
I
Genesis
just said I couldn't say I can't call myself Judah.
In Genesis 49, Jacob was explaining what would happen to his 12 sons in the last days. And you was like, I don't know if we in the last days or not. Right? So in the Bible, which is a true book written by your ancestors, it was 4 kingdoms. All right? So the 4 ruling kingdoms, you had Babylon, you had Persia and Media, and you had Greece. Right? So when Christ walked the earth, who was number 4?
Well, America.
Nope.
Not America.
Well, you kind of right, but I'm talking about when Christ walked the earth. Who do America copy off of in history? Why America got coliseums and sports and all of that?
Actually,
Nope. Well, kinda, but Rome. Check it
Nah,
out.
they nasty because they were messing with them little kids.
Yeah. Guess what? That's the same thing. You heard of Jeffrey Epstein?
Epstein? Yeah, the dude in that, that island and shit.
Donald Trump was on that island.
Yeah, he was.
Bill Clinton was on that island. All the powerful white people went to that island. They were doing the same shit you talking about that Rome did.
Look. I don't fuck with Bill. I never fuck with Bill Clinton. I never fuck with Epstein. But Trump, as a president, I kind of like how the way he moving as a president. You know what I mean? Just to, you know what I'm saying? Because he kind of make a song right still. But at the same time, wrong is wrong and right is right, you know what I mean?
Okay. Donald Trump don't give a damn about you, bro. But check me out, hear me out. The point is that fourth kingdom began as Rome, and today it's America. That's how we know we're in the last days. We in the last ruling kingdom that the Bible spoke about that's going to be ruling before Christ returns.
Rome going to be ruling before Christ returns.
Give me Daniel 2.
How Rome going to rule?
Because they America now. You ever heard of the Renaissance era?
Man, them just, hey, tell me, they were messing with them kids.
Listen, you heard of the Renaissance era? They still messing with them kids.
Bring it out.
You know what human trafficking is?
Yeah.
It kids going missing every day. We do fly missions looking for kids every day. You ever heard of the Renaissance era? Renaissance era in the 1400s.
Nah, I think I did.
And you didn't pay attention to school. What school you went to?
Nah, see, look, it's been so long ago.
Yeah. So in the Renaissance era, that was in the 1400s. See that why you had to start smoking? In the Renaissance era, that's when the white man conquered the Moors that we was talking about earlier. Remember, the Moors was ruling Europe and Spain, all that. But they got conquered in the 1400s. They called it the Renaissance era. Renaissance means rebirth. The white man was ruling Rome. They fell in 193 AD. During the Dark Ages, that's when dark people was ruling, the Moors, right? But the white man came back into power as Spain and Britain and all of that, and eventually America. That's the ruling kingdom of the earth right now.
I feel like black people would never leave them. I mean, like, they had their own communities and stuff, but when it came to, like, dictatorship and, like, kind of getting everything to get, I don't think they did that like that, though.
Yeah, you crazy as hell.
Nah, because at the end of the day, how
we ruled for a long time.
It don't make sense, because we bigger, strong, and everything.
Yep.
How is they...
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
I said, how did they capture?
I got you.
How did they end up ruling us?
Deuteronomy 28 verse 15.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm finna show you, bro. It's spiritual.
If we bigger, stronger,
it's spiritual. It's spiritual, bro. Watch this. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So this is what Moses told the 12 tribes of Israel, which is the people you looking at on this sign right here, and scattered throughout Africa and abroad.
Yeah.
He said, if you will not listen to the voice of the Lord your God, right?
Okay.
Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So if we did not do the commandments that God instructed us to do, like thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, don't eat pork, right? Don't defile your temple, right? If you break all of that, God said curses gonna come upon you and your people.
So you feel like a curse that came upon our people?
Let's see. Let's go through some of the curses. Read verse 25.
Verse 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies.
So we was ruling, but we had enemies. We had other nations, the white man and the Arabs primarily, when we was ruling, right? God said you're going to be smitten before your enemies. Go ahead.
Thou shalt go out one way against them.
Right, so you're going to have an army. Guess what, bro? We had a military. You understand? We had towers and castles of military defense, all of that. God said you're going to go out one way against your enemies. Go ahead.
And flee 7 ways before them.
So if we go out one way against you and we end up fleeing 7 different ways, what that mean?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I don't even know.
That means if we go out, like if I'm 10 deep, right? And you 10 deep. And me and my partners, we come to beat y'all ass. And then we end up fleeing 7 different ways. Did we beat y'all ass? Hell no, we lost. We got up out of there, but we lost, right? God said you're going to go up one way against your enemies and you're going to flee 7 different ways. you're going to lose the war.
So you said our people basically were living like godly.
Yes, we were ungodly. We were serving other gods. So God said, your enemy's going to defeat you in war. Go ahead.
And shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth.
So once you lose the war, you're going to be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. How was we removed into all the kingdoms of the earth? I give you a hint.
Yeah, you know, that's when they took us out. You know,
exactly. Bro, listen. I'm going to teach you something about war. I'm going to teach you something about war. I'm going to teach you something about war.
Yeah.
When we go to war, we're not just gonna kill each other.
Right.
When I conquer you, when I defeat you and you surrender, I'm gonna take your people captive.
That's right.
You understand?
Yeah, that's war. I know war.
Yes, bro. What you looking at on this sign, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, these are war captives. We was ruling on the other side of the world, but because we wasn't keeping God's commandments, God took his spirit from us, and our enemies was able to defeat us and take us captive and trade us with other nations throughout the world. That's how we ended up, the diaspora, being scattered throughout all the world. You understand? That's what happened because we did not keep God's commandments. We under these curses.
So that's why.
Read verse 48.
I mean, that's why we up in times today now. So it's like we really can't be mad because like it comes from our first generation. It comes from the first people. Like it's because they disobeyed God.
Okay. So what we gotta do?
I mean, we can't cry about it. You know, we gotta just go. You know, y'all didn't come together. That's the point. That's the point. Black folks didn't come together. That's
right there. Go to 1 Kings 8:44. So you said we gotta come together, right?
Yeah, it's like just like look. We tried to do that, you know, the Black Panthers and stuff like that. They tried to do that. They had that little thing. They broke that bond a couple times.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it was only so many of them. Because
it was a lot of them. It was a lot of them.
Nah, it wasn't.
That's one of the largest black nationalist movements ever. They was in the millions, if I'm not mistaken. It was a lot of them, bro.
Listen.
But was the Black Panthers teaching God commandments?
Like, I'm pretty sure, listen, at the end of the day.
Was they teaching God commandments? They were definitely on some black power, fight the power, all of that. But were they teaching God's commandments? Was they movement based on the Holy Bible, the Word of God?
See, that's why I say when black
no, you gotta give me yes or no.
I don't know. That's why I can't
no, the answer is no, my brother. The problem was it wasn't rooted in God's commandments. So God wasn't with that movement. That's why it died out.
I mean, but look,
that's what I'm showing you.
You said the captives, which is the white folks, the captures us.
Yeah.
In time, they will be recaptured, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so when it was time to put in,
gonna come.
Yeah.
But what's gonna make that come to pass, though?
No, when it was time.
No, listen. They took us in slavery, right? God said, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Right. So the table's gonna turn. But can the tables turn if we walk around in their kingdom smoking weed, not doing shit for our community, killing each other, hating each other, gang banging? Hell no! They gonna stay in rulership, bro. So this is what God said we gotta do after we done been defeated, we done been conquered, we done been in slavery, all of that. God make it plain what we gotta do. 1 Kings 8:44.
The book of 1 Kings chapter 8 and verse 44. If thy people go out to battle against their enemy.
Like we just read about, right? You go one way out against your enemy. Go ahead.
Whithersoever thou shalt send them, and shall pray unto the Lord toward the city which thou hast chosen, and toward the house that I have built for thy name. Then hear thou in heaven their prayer and their supplication, and maintain their cause.
So that's how it's supposed to go, because we God's people, when we go out to war, we supposed to pray to the Lord so God can be on our side and fight for us. Yeah. But watch this, read on.
If they sin against thee.
But if we sin against God, we not serving God, we not praying to the Lord, we serving other gods, which we was doing when we was the Moors. Go ahead.
For there is no man that sinneth not, and thou be angry with them.
God was angry with us. Read on.
And deliver them to the enemy.
Right, so it wasn't that the white man was stronger than us. Because you're right, we is stronger, better, all of that. It was God that was angry with us, bro. That's how we lost. That's how we went into slavery. God was angry with us. I'm not done. Read.
So that they carried them away captive.
We got carried away captives. We lost the war and became war captives. Go ahead.
Unto the land of the enemy, far or near.
Some of us got shipped to little islands right here like Cape Verde and all of that. Some of us got shipped way over here, the North and South America. You understand?
A lot of people died.
Read.
Before they got this.
Yet, if they shall bethink themselves.
God said, yet after all of that, after you done lost, you done got shipped into slavery, you done been here 400 years. God said, yet if they shall what?
Bethink themselves.
They shall bethink themselves. What do that mean? Bethink.
They got rethink or something.
Okay.
They got rebuild themselves.
Okay. So to bethink, we know what it means to think, right?
Right.
So to bethink, that prefix be, the same prefix as before. You understand?
Yeah.
So to bethink means to think before, meaning think back, remember who you are, where you come from, who your God is. You understand? That's what it means to bethink. You got to remember who you are. You got to go back to your heritage. Did you know what your heritage was before you walked up here?
What do you mean my heritage?
Your heritage. Exactly. That's most of our people. They don't know where they come from.
That's why I said.
You understand?
That's why I couldn't say I was a,
listen, the first step, after we've been losers all these years, the first step to getting our victory is but thinking ourselves, meaning remembering who we are. Remembering that we the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why God sent us out here, bro. God ain't just gonna let us lose and be lost. Like, no, I'm gonna send my messengers to remind y'all so y'all can bethink yourselves in these last days. Cause we in them.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.